Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free for me. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, because it's free to see. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Time's Glasses. If you have been here before, you already know what time it is. If you're new to this channel, make sure... Thanks, the people can't hear me. If you... Thanks. Say hi. I don't want to play Daddy. Okay. If you haven't been here before, thank you for visiting. You know what I'm saying, give me a like, a comment, give me a subscribe. If you like the content or whatever the case may be, it's up to you, you know. I do appreciate everybody for, you know, coming to the channel, checking out the channel, you know, just, you know, seeing what's up and seeing, you know, what it's about and stuff like that. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Have a little bit of rants. She want to show y'all toys. Have a little bit of rants, have a little bit of discussions, have a little bit of this, have a little bit of, you know, bullshit talk, mother talk, parent talk, life talk, whatever. I am no guru, but I am only going to give y'all experiences from what I go through in situations and just like how you can navigate certain situations in life, or just, you know, just try to be your best self. It's the best possibly way you could be. Now, last night I had made a video, but this is part 2. So the video was just, I was basically saying in 2026 we got to stop doing story shit. And one big thing I want to say is that we really got to stop.
I don't want to mama leave me right here.
Yes.
I don't want to get
Okay. Stop, Chad. Okay. I hope y'all didn't hear that. I got you, Chad. But, so, okay, it's a lot going on. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can hear me. My phone is a little messed up, so I'm hoping you guys can hear me for all the background noise that's going on. So basically, in 2026, I understand that a lot of us, you know, we all try to be better. We try to be more positive and stuff like that, for the most part. As we get older, especially becoming adults, when you're really in adulthood, you know what I'm saying, you working, you in school taking care of your kids, you know what I'm saying, you trying to get your health and stuff in order, you're trying to be more positive, you're trying to just look at things a different way, because that's exactly what happens. I think we all come to that thing where it's like, we kind of get why, you know, aunts and uncles, you know, they be like, oh, for sure, like, oh, I don't care, or I don't got time for that, because sometimes that, you know, spending too much time in certain situations, or just when you upset with something, or even friends, family, whatever, a lot of times it really don't always end good. And when I say end good, I mean for yourself, because a lot of times we just got to stop, you know, being so upset about X, Y, Z, and this, that, and the third. So that just leads me to a place where I just want to say, I understand that things happen in life, you know what I'm saying, and people, you know, you want daddy's phone? Hold on, sorry, y'all. I understand that things happen in life, and we all have different trials and tribulations. We all have been through different stuff. Everybody got their own thing that's, you know, that's going on, you know. But it's like, people got to start being really, like, considerate of other people. And I mean this in a, like, a very humble way. I'm not saying that you have to care about every single thing and stuff like that. But you got to have some type of, like, reflection on, you know, if that was me, or if it was me, or if I moved like that with somebody, would they be okay? And I only say that because it's not just about treating people how you want to be treated. It's so much deeper than that. Like, I just feel like a lot of times we don't really get that much, like, joy out of it, you know, from being, you know, like, rude, or, you know, mean to somebody, or, you know, snaking them over, or just doing weird shit. It's just, to me, I just don't understand the logic of a lot of people. Because it's like, when you call yourself, you know, a friend, or a person, or any type of situation, or whatever, to another person, it's like you hold people to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta stop. We kind of gotta stop expecting certain things from people, and I mean this. We gotta stop expecting certain things, and for certain people to act a certain way. If you see a roach come in your room, I'm going to just throw it out there. If you see a cat come in, when they leave back out the room, okay, you ain't seen it. When they come back, it's going to still be a roach. It's going to still be a cat. So we got to really just remember that. And this year, we got to just start being a little bit more careful and careless with how we deal with people. I have a problem with. I expect everybody to be the same way. Or I expect people, especially people, because I know everybody not like that, and I get that. Like I said, people have dealt with their own situation in life, so it's going to lead you to feel some type of way when you're dealt with a certain situation and you handle it a certain way, because that's what you was taught. But like I said, at these big ages that we are all getting to, and I'm talking about the 30s and the 40s and stuff like that, and we getting up there, we just gotta learn how to just be like, you know what, it is what it is. Not that you being like you let somebody run over you or you let somebody do whatever, but you just gotta still be like, you know what, if this situation ain't gonna serve me or serve my life in a positive way to a positive outcome, I'm not gonna be able to indulge in that. Because like for me, like I'll get upset about certain things and I really think about it and I'm like, you know what? Like, and like I said, I'm no guru, but I've gotten to a place where it took a while to get here, guys. I'm being honest with you. I still curse you the fuck out. Let me stop cursing. I have my little moments, you know what I'm saying? I'm very emotional, but I'm a really emotional person because, you playing Roblox, she playing Roblox, y'all. I'm an emotional person because I feel like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, you just expect certain things. And like I said, it's not just about expecting something like that. My baby father was saying that he said you don't expect nothing from nobody because because that's the world we live in. But it's like, since when did we become this society? Since when not curse. Since when the heck did we become a society of like, and last year was rough. At like, at the end of the year, we didn't get out the amps. I know some people like, oh, well, I work with this, I don't need them. I don't get that, whatever like that. But I feel like it's all about glitz and glam and what you got and people are just so out of touch with being human beings and really being there for one another. It's so like different to me. Like I said, I could take you back to a time when we was kids and you know what I'm saying, you on the block, you doing something wrong, your neighbor was able to tell you, yo, chill out. These days, don't nobody want you telling them nothing. They don't want to hear shit. Excuse me for cursing. I hope you two don't take this video and do some weird shit with it. But they probably, I don't know. I've cursed before or whatever like that, and I don't got that big follower, so I should be good. But it's like, yeah, you was able to tell a kid, yo, you gotta chill out, or yo, you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing, or you know what, when your mother get home, I'm gonna make sure I tell on you. But these days, you can't do that. You really can't. You can't. You know what I'm saying? People are angry, upset. The world's going to shit because of all this stuff that's going on with the administration and stuff like that. And it's like you know what I'm saying? At these particular moments, people, especially this year right here, we need to be banding together as people, and because like I said, we're the ones that run the country, really. I mean, they got to say so, and they could put they they ideas out and what they want to do, especially being a president like that. But the American people it stands on us. You know what I'm saying? Without the businesses and without people buying and being the consumers and paying for these apps and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. So it's like, as a people, we gotta stand together. And we gotta stop being, like I said, stop being so harsh on each other and stop being so rude to one another. I do videos like this all the time because it's like, it's weird. You think that you expect, like I said, for everybody to be the same way, but in some cases it's not like that. And it sucks. It really do suck. It sucks. It's like, I get, and I want to say this too also, I get that. I understand that, like I said, everybody been through their own different things, their own different stuff, so people handle certain situations a certain way. But I don't even be upset about the things that people do. It be like the context behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what bothers me. I read right through that shit. It blows my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm older. I'm a little. I know a little bit about a little bit. I don't know a lot about a lot. But that shit blows my mind because the content behind certain things and the situations that could have been avoided or would have been avoided or could be this or could be that. It's like people choose to not to see it. But when it comes to me and myself, When it comes to my, I love you, girl. When it comes to myself and my family, or just, you know what I'm saying, mainly myself, because if I'm not okay, my family not gonna be okay. You okay? When it comes to myself, I feel like it's only right and it's only fair, and I would not be being fair if I didn't, speak up for myself. Because a lot of times I know we like you said, you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, or you don't want people to feel the type of way and stuff like that. You can say what you want to say. You can just, as long as you just have a certain type of, a respectful way of saying it and stuff like that. And I work on that, because a lot of times when I get in my bag and I'm feeling attacked, and I had a situation yesterday. I had a situation yesterday, and I'm like, I'm kind of being rude, and like I said, with the accountability thing, I wanna be able to take accountability for the things and the actions and the way that I move with people. It's not about, like I said, oh, you trying to be a good person. No, because I know I can get bitchy. I know I can be a little bit mean. I know I can be rude. I know who I am, and I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not going to sit over there and let certain situations make me feel like, oh, I'm absolutely right. No, I could have handled that different. I know I could. So I'm just saying, like, for like this year, we just gotta just try to hold ourselves a little more accountable. And that's me too. Help each other out a little bit more. I'm not saying you can't help everybody. You can't help everybody. And I learned, what I'm saying, last year, I learned that with, different situations and stuff like that. No need to throw out names. No need to talk about anything. It's just like, it's like you trying to, because you're a good person. But sometimes you gotta read the fucking room, and because you can't make everybody happy as much as you want to. And I'm a firm believer on, when you have relationships with people, friendships, whatever, you need to value them shits. I see a lot of females walking around here with no friends, or barely any friends, or 1.5 friends. I'm not saying you need a whole bunch of friends, but it's like, a person like that, you don't know how to, it's like, not even a person, but just, it made me wonder, when people are moving like that and their energy and stuff like that, there's something wrong. There's a problem. Everybody ain't snaking you off. At some point, you gotta be like, man, maybe it's me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't snaking you. I had friends for 20 years, 10 years. Everybody ain't snaking motherfuckers off. You know what I'm saying? And that's because you got to learn, and that's all. And I'm not saying it to be like, oh, and I get it. I get it. Because a lot of females, a lot of men, like, man, people out here funny as hell, funny. I get that. I completely understand. That's some real shit. People out here really acting weird, acting funny. I get that. And like I said, the society we live in, people used to be cool and close with each other. But now it's like, the social media shit got people so, like, warped and wrapped up in, oh, I got the best body, I got the best hair, the best nails, the best car, the best house, the best kids, and I got this and this, that. It's like, everybody in competition. Everybody great. We all great in our own right. But like I said, when I see people that don't really have, like, meaningful relationships or stuff like that, it's weird to me. Only because of the fact that it's like, when you want that support, you need that support system. Or not even need, when you want that support system, or if you ever have a time when you do need the support system, you need to be able to have somebody to call. Cause I've been in low spaces by myself. I can deal with myself. I talk to myself all day if I have to, if I ain't rocking with motherfuckers. But at the end of the day, it's like, then people are like, oh, you're crazy, you're this, you're that. Call it what you want. I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am. I know what I stand for. I know I got integrity, I got morals, I got ethics, all that. And I definitely got boundaries. That's another thing we're going to do this year. We setting boundaries on everything. Everything. We setting boundaries on everything. You can't play in my face like that. You can't disrespect me like that. You can't talk to me like that. You can't. And as us growing up, I felt like, that we wasn't taught that, because as a lot of us 30s and 40s or whatever, maybe I got some 20-year-olds. Say hi, baby. Maybe I got some 20-year-olds. You want I felt like we wasn't taught that, because it was like, we didn't have a say so. Whatever your mother or father said, right, Ty? They would shut the fuck up. You don't get the... Stop cussing. Sorry. You don't get to say nothing. It ain't no... Oh, you... And I feel like that too trickles down into our parenthood. Us being the new parents. That trickles down so much. Because it's a wave. It's a wave. Like, we never was taught that you can have boundaries. You can say certain things. Now, I'm not saying let your kids run over you and be disrespectful. Or just with people. But it's like, we didn't grow up with that. We didn't grow up with that. Oh, you can't. Oh, you can say it was just like you don't get to say nothing. It is what it is. But that affects you when you are an adult, because now you just allowing any situation, and when things do happen that make you feel uncomfortable, you can't handle it a certain way because you wasn't raised on handling it like that. You wasn't raised on having boundaries. I tell my kids all the time. I know I play a lot and stuff like that, but if it's something that's bothering you, and their dad tells them that too, if it's anything that's bothering you, talk to us. Don't hold it in. It's not good. It's not good. I went off on my homegirl yesterday not to her, so I'm gonna still tell her about stuff, but I went off the other day. I was mad about her because I felt like the context behind how she was moving was fucking funny, and I didn't like it. So this year we speaking up. Say hey, baby. So this year we speaking up, y'all. We speaking out. This year we speaking up. We setting boundaries. We making sure, you know what I'm saying? Now if it's some shit that you wanna allow, whatever, but make sure you let people know in any situation, this is what it is. This is how we moving. Because anything after that is irrelevant. You can't expect somebody to move a certain way when you already made something certain clear. That's like, for instance, a couple getting together. You know, the girl says, or the guy, or guy, girl or guy, whatever. Or two guys, two girls, whatever. Any couple getting together. And the guy said, look, this is what it is. Or the girl says, look, this is what it is. And then it's like you're expecting something different, but that's not what we agreed upon. That's a boundary that I set. When you with your kids, listen, my boundary is you can't disrespect me, or we could joke around, but when I say you to do something, and I gotta work on that too. Because I play with my kids a lot, so maybe they think I'm this big ass fucking plaything, which I am. But it's like, that shit still, like, no. It's like, y'all see my chain? Y'all see it? This is 36. Y'all see this? Yeah, I'm starting to some neck exits up. Sorry. Like, y'all, do y'all, bruh. That's it. that's that. It could be a thyroid thing too, cause I got asthma / bronchitis, whatever. So it's like you go like that, should be like. But anyways, like I was saying, so it's just like with your kids, y'all can come in here, y'all can play and have fun. We can play, joke around, but the boundary is don't curse at me disrespectfully. Don't be rude to me, or to any parent, and don't disrespect adults, because we're not having that. You know what I'm saying? I have a child that's one of my child's great grades, but he got a problem with authority. So that worries me, because I'm telling him, no matter what in life, you're going to listen to somebody, unless you're just single and out here with no job and no this and no that and no nothing. Somebody gonna want to hear and get some answers. And that's why a lot of people do wind up just being alone, because it's like sometimes that shit become a little bit overwhelming. And I'm all for love and marriages, I'm all for that. But when things work out how they supposed to work out. But you gotta have boundaries. This video is long. That's why I said I was going to do a part 2, because yesterday I was a little nice and I wanted to get some of it out, but I didn't get all of it out. And I still got more to say, but I don't want to stretch the video. I kind of do want to stretch the video a little bit. I got something I want to talk about. I'm not going to keep y'all. This video, I didn't even know I was talking this damn long. I can run my mouth. And when I'm passionate about some shit, I get into it. But that's all I really want to say this shit, y'all. Focus on boundaries. Focus on being better to people. Focus on not reflecting and not expecting certain things from people. Focus on, you and yourself, and the universe will handle you just how you need to be handled. You'll know when you don't need to be with a certain friend or somebody, or you'll know when you shouldn't be around a certain person. You'll feel it. If you do the inner work, you will know. You'll definitely feel it when it's time to just, move on. And I'm not just talking about relationships. And you can't move on for your kids. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And unless no judgment. No judgment to nobody. If you don't have your kids or whatever like that, I know life is hard. I would never do that. I know life is fucked up. And sometimes you be like, listen, I just need a break. I would never do that. But like I said, for me, I'm just saying I couldn't do that. I would struggle a little bit more and cry my fucking heart and my ears and my eyeballs out if I have to. Sorry. And I have my little days when I'm a little down, and there's gonna be some days when I'm a little up. But that's life. You know what I'm saying? You get through it, and you enjoy those moments, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna be able to get back. I'm about to get off here. It's been like almost 20 minutes I've been talking, and I really did not mean it. I didn't mean to make this video that long. So y'all have a good day, and I want to put, okay, so let me real quick. I'm gonna just see how it sounds on the camera. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free for me. No, I did it wrong. Hold on. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free for me. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free to see. If life is momming and the time ain't timing, it's only real right that you get some fun. And hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free. Hit subscribe, y'all, cause it's free to see. Peace out.